Hello gamers, it's OffKitty99 in the Creative Build world, and I'd like to continue with the Santa Village today. Hope you're all in a Christmassy mood. So we built a snowman, we built elves' houses, we've built Santa's grotto. We need somewhere for Santa to live. I'm going to tuck it behind the elf houses just so it's a little bit off the beaten track, so little villagers might just come and visit the grotto and miss the house. At least that's what Santa's hoping for, but let's be honest, most of them are just going to go looking for it. The materials I'd like to use are red terracotta, black terracotta, dark glazed terracotta, a spruce door, dark oak fence, dark oak slab, black stained glass, green carpet and dark oak stairs, and I think that might be almost all of the things that we need. So find yourself a nice open space. Leave a couple of gaps between your main road and your house, and let's make it 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So it's a tiny bit bigger than the elf houses, but not overly big, because Santa's quite a calm guy and he doesn't need too much space. Let's think where we're going to let's put the door there. Bring all the walls up to 3. We're definitely going to want a window in here. Let's make it there. Yep, so we make it a double window in the front there. So we've got the corner, one section of wall, then the door, a section of wall, 2 wide window, a section of wall and the corner. And then along the side we're going to want windows again. Let's think how we're going to do this. So if I put in a section of wall, how about a double wide window here? Let's go to the back corner, put in the corner, one section of wall, a double wide window and a section of wall. That works. So 2 wall, 2 window, 2 wall, 2 window, 2 wall. That's going to work along the sides, and at the back I'm going to just fill that all in so that we've got space for beds and maybe pictures and decorations and things inside. So 2 sections of wall, so 2 sections of wall, 2 window, 2 section of wall, 2 window, 2 section of wall. Let's use the black glass pane for my windows. Dun, da, da, da. Let's fit it in. Oh Santa, we're building you a little house. This is going to be quite wide for the, let's think, how do we fit in? How do we fit in? Can we fit in? What can we fit in? If we fit in, we can't really put a whole lot of window in there. We definitely want a little bit of window. Will that work? If I put windows, so one above the door and one above one side of the window, will that work? And then we're going to have a slowly collapsing. Will that work like that? That might work. Yes, that might work. So from the corners you want to come in 1 and put a row of terracotta there, and then come in 1 from each side again and put in a row, and then 1 from each side and put in a row, and that's going to be the space for the slanting roof. And the roof itself, the first row will go along the top of the wall. Don't forget to overhang the building by 1, and then the next row will sit on top of the side wall like so, and don't forget to overhang by 1. I'm using the black terracotta for this roof so that it contrasts a little bit with the elf roofs. I thought the contrast would be good. If you want everything to blend in, of course, use the same brown that you use for your elf roofs. Here we go, across the top. So as you can see, we're just working up slowly, 1 block at a time, to fill in the entire roof. Here we go, just across the top here, like so. And then we start on the opposite side and start to come back down all the way across with the black, all the way, and overhang by 1, just like so. and then we come down one and fill in the row. Here we go, nearly done. One more, and then the next row is going to sit on top of the side wall for the build, like so. And we go across the top of the wall, overhang by one, and then the very final row sits just above the windows on the side of the building, and that is the roof done. So that's the main structure of Santa's house. Yeah, look, it almost looks like it's got little eyes and almost a smile. Right, we're going to need... Right, we've done with the terracotta, so I can use that to pick up the path. I'm going to want to extend the path to the front of the house. I'm using the... Oops. Number 4. We're using the same spruce door that we used on the elf houses. But for the floor inside, what I'd like to use is the black terracotta. I think it will work in this area. Now, which way does the pattern go? Don't forget to rotate to make the pattern work. And there, see, look, I've got the little centre section like so. So that might work. So we need to rotate the pattern. Here we go, round and round. And oop, no, wrong one, that one, that one. Rotate the pattern around like so, and then rotate the pattern. Here we go. I hope we don't get dizzy trying to do this. Sometimes I get motion sick in Minecraft, and sometimes doing this is one of the things that can trigger it. It's just moving a little bit too fast, so it triggers the reaction. Right, how can we do more of them all at once so we don't twizzle quite so much? So every 2, yeah, and then we rotate and put in the second blocks. And we do this. Actually, you might find it a little bit confusing to do it this way because you can lose track of where you're standing. So just decide which way works best for you and do it that way. Just don't want anybody to be sick near Christmas because we were twirling too much in Minecraft. Why were you sick, my little one? I was twirling too much in Minecraft because Soft Kitty said let's twirl. Can you imagine? That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Right, that's a wall. Let's finish off the exterior before we get too involved in the interior. Let's use the same little porch idea that we did on the elf houses. So if we run the dark oak fencing up the side of the wall by the door, and then use the half slabs just across, you just get this really simple little bit here. I just love it. And there's the little house. Oh, I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I like it. So now we need to do our interior. We're going to want some light first so that we can see what we're doing. Let's see, where are we going to put lights? Let's put them in the corners, and there isn't actually a centre. I was just going to say let's put one in the centre, but there isn't a centre. How about if we do it like that? Just to make it even. I just have this, I need it to be even. Right. We could actually perhaps put in a small mezzanine for the bed, couldn't we? If we do that, we'll use the oak slabs, I think, to do that. So we'll need to remove the lights at the back corner. So if we put in a mezzanine here, if we just put it below the roof area, we're going to want a light. We're going to want lights up here. Right. Actually, we might want them there as well. Just so we've got enough light. Let's see if we put that. Let me put the light in there. Is that a little bit low? Perhaps a little bit low, but it's not going to fit anywhere else, is it? So if we do it that way, and we make our little mezzanine, how far do we need this to be? We need it to be big enough to fit a bed. And right, let's get a bed so that we know how big it is. Right, bed. Oh yes, we've got to use red for Santa, haven't we? So we don't need that one. Let's use We're going to want the bed right in the centre, like so. I have been using the let's do it this way. Let's use the chair upside down to make a little bedside table right at the side of it. Then we'll want to extend a little bit further, because I'd like to have a fence across here. We maybe should have that in a different colour actually. That's just big enough, isn't it, for a bedroom? And we're going to have to get a way down for them though, aren't we? What would be a good way for Santa to get up and down? I think I prefer there to be stairs, to be honest, in which case we're going to need access for stairs, aren't we? How are we going to do stairs? How am I going to put stair access in, because the centre's not... Let me just take out this centre section here and actually put stairs in. Oh, this is going to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? Because... How do I actually make that fit? Like so? That work? Yes, that might work. And if we do it that way though, how much space is that going to remove from downstairs? Does that actually know? Oops, I can't get it to do the upside down, that's better. And then we're going to want to put upside down stairs like so, just so it all fits. Now, that's not really going to leave much space downstairs though then, is it? Can we get... I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to work best. This is just not... doesn't feel quite right to me to do it this way, you see. So if we put another one there, I think perhaps we can move it across that little bit. Oh, why don't you... I'm going to need... oh, hang on. Let me see if I can... I'm going to have to remove some of this. It's definitely not going to work like that because it wouldn't leave us any space downstairs. So if I put that there like that, then that's so. And we remove one. So it's just a one wide stair. Because we can't run it along the wall because there isn't any headroom because of where the wall is. It would just work if we do it there. That will work. Right, so we want the floor to be the half slab again here. Just bring that forward. I think we definitely need a different type of fence. So let's use... we want a bit of different colour. Which shall we use? Shall we use the... oh, let's use the acacia fence because that's very bright, isn't it? We don't need that one. Right, so if we... let's try the acacia fence and see whether that... oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's going to work. Right. Let's use the acacia wood in Santa's house then. Acacia wood, let's use this one in here. So we want the... oh no, we do want that. What else don't we need? We've used the bed. Is that going to... what, the fence post? Yes, I think that's what we need. Right, so let's remove those. Let's use the half slab for the bedside tables. Shall we use the half slab for the bedside tables, or shall we... no, I tell you what, we're going to put chests in there instead. So the chest is the one that we're going to use here. We're going to pop that at the sides of the beds. Sorry about the little twiddly fiddly there. Things just didn't quite work the way I had in mind. Oh, shall we try a painting as well above the bed? Painting. We don't need that one. Let's try that. So let's try the painting. Just... oh no, it's going to... ah. Can I make a too wide one and make it just above the... let's pop that in there, and then let's try to put the painting in. Oh no, we don't want a creeper. Oh wait, what was that? No, not on the creeper. Oh, sunset, that's nice. And then we're going to want to put the light back up there. There. See, Santa and Mrs. Claus have their little bedroom up there in there, so it's secluded and away from any visitors. Because if they have the elves and things around, they're going to come here, aren't they, to the front? Let's have a little. No, that's not. Doesn't look nice. Let's use the. Oh, I can't click the right button. Right. Let's have a double chest here for them to store things. Let's have a little like table thing there and a chest there so that we're utilising all the space. And then we'll have a, let's make a, let's see how we're going to make this work. Let's make a seating area, so we'll utilise the end of the house over here like so for seating. And we'll make, do you know what, we're going to make that a really big corner seating area just like that, so that they can have friends over and they can have meetings with the elves. And we'll have a second double, yeah, a double or a triple table. Let's make it a double triple table. I don't like it as a triple. Let's make it just a double, shall we? Not too far away from that. Now let's make it a double table in that corner so that there's space to get round, but and then we will want a, oh no, that's not right. We'll want somewhere to sit for food and things. Oops, no, that's too that isn't going to work because we need at least one space there for be able to navigate around, don't we? So that would make that too close to that. Now we'll just make it a double table like that. Otherwise it's going to be too big and it's just not going to leave space for people for walking around the edges. There's green for the carpet, and we're going to pop in a little carpet in this area as well. I think just to, I do like the terracotta tile thing, but I do like the idea of it being broken up a little bit as well. So we'll use the green so that we've got the Christmas colours in the red and the green to utilise the areas. And I think we'll also put a little welcome rug to wipe your feet and things as you come in through the door, just so that things are not getting all messed up. And I'd like, actually I think I'd quite like a couple of little paintings. So what would be good, I think, is one, how do we do, one. Yeah, can we fit in just a couple of little paintings there? And no, I don't want a double, I want a single. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. See, I can't. The painting won't let me put anything else. It wouldn't let me put anything else there because of the torch, but it would let it put a double painting in. I just find that slightly odd that it would do that. Right, and if I try and put, can I put a? If I put a double painting in the middle, yes it would. Oh, I quite like that. Yes, that's going to work quite well. I like that idea. Right, so there we go. I think that's Santa's house finished. We've got a little table, we've got space. Oh no, what we want is a pot, a flower pot. Let's have a flower pot. And which plant shall we put in the flower pot? Let's use the poppy. That's very in keeping with the colours, isn't it? There we go. A little flower on that little shelf there, just to decorate up. And actually we'll do the same upstairs where we've got the little gaps in the corners where we haven't got space to walk. We can pop a couple of the plants in just to make it pretty. One there and one there. So we've got Santa's bedroom, we've got some storage, we've got a lovely seating place they can bring all the elves over to visit, little space for Santa and Mrs. Claus to eat their food, and there we have Santa's house. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, Merry Christmas and Happy Gaming!